How's it going, guys? Here, Duelist here, and today I'm bringing you the absolute goo. I've been playing branded hero for the last two locals. Been testing it pretty much the last week and a bit, probably a week and a half. This is absolutely insane. It's probably one of my top 3 hero decks I've ever played. Because I've played a lot of versions. Just been really insane, super fun, just so much gas. Really makes you think about like making just like crazy boards and just crazy plays. So let's get right into the main deck, guys. We're going to start off. We got our like branded Albaz monsters. Going forward, I'm going to put this up to 2 probably. Then we got the One-Eyed Libidium, the One Tragedy. Then we got the 3 Aluba. Fantastic card. That's one of your main starters other than like Stratos and like Vion. That's it for the branded monsters. Then we got our 2 Stratos, 2 Shadow Mist, 1 Honest Neos for the Elemental Heroes. We got 2 Malicious, 1 Denier, then 1 Plasma, and 1 Dogma for the Destiny Heroes. Dogma's actually super insane card. Yeah, stay tuned for the end for a little combo. A couple combos for you guys that you can do if you want to play this build. I'm still playing the one that does it gold to make Bane. Just really like it. It's kind of like a 1 card. You just go Stratos like this, and then usually most of the time I have a 5, because Bane just needs a 5 or higher monster, so you can use like the dragons and stuff in the grave. Yeah, and then we got our 3 Vision Hero Ferris, 2 Increase and 2 Vion. Going forward, you can also like do 3 Vion if you really wanted, because like I said, he was one of your main normal summons other than Stratos or Aluba. Then we're into our spells. We got 3 Branded Fusion cards, absolutely insane, guys. We got 3 Droplet, 3 Super Poly. This card's become even more clutch because of all the people playing branded and just all that stuff, and just like when you main deck following the Valbaz, this card becomes 100% more insane, and it was already insane. Then we got a 2 Fusion Destiny. Shouts to Parker for the second one. So amazing. Then we got 2 Triple Tactics Talents. 2 Branded Opening, just have 2 at the moment. Shouts to Thomas. Super clutch card. Really not a lot of explaining needed to do. This card actually can save. When I played my last locals last night, I ended X11, and this card actually is crazy because it states if a fusion monster brackets monsters you control be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So when you get like Guardian Chimera, you can save your hero monsters and stuff, which is super insane to have a card like this for the deck. Then we got 2 Hero Lives, 2 Polymerization. Kind of debate putting this up to 3, but for now, just what I've been rocking. We got 1 Mass Change. We also do 1 Mass Change 2. Just a few Hero Lives. You can use this on like a Luber if they like Impermit or something, which is pretty sweet, or some of the other DSP monsters and all that. Then we got the Foolish, Shadow Mist, and you can do like Tragedy, fun stuff like that, Malicious, Denier, all that good stuff. Rhoda, we got that Branded in red. I actually haven't really got to resolve this card yet, but in theory it's just super amazing, because I can just like set it with the Albion. So maybe eventually I'll try it. We got the Miracle Fusion and the Dark Calling. So that rounds off the main deck, guys. It's actually 50 cards. I know it's kind of like big, but you just have a lot of gas. And just from my experience so far, I've been drawing actually insane. I've only bricked a couple times, and not enough for me to warrant not wanting to play the deck. I'm going to get into the extra deck. We got the Sunrise still, and then the Escudero. That's it for the Elemental Heroes. I stopped playing Liquid and stopped playing Zero. Liquid was never coming up in the combos. And then Zero just kind of was only there because of Liquid, so just didn't really make sense, and it hasn't really been missed. Never thought I'd say that, but it just is how it is. We got the 1 DPE, the 1 Bane. Shouts to my dad. We got 2 Dark Law. 1 Cross Crusader. This is kind of iffy. You can kind of switch it out if you wanted, but I just kind of still like it. One time I tried to use it, you get to bring DPE back, which is super insane. So yeah, the other day at locals, I actually used it to try and attempt to bring back DPE, which is pretty sweet. But like sometimes lately I just draw like Ferris, so you do like the regular Ferris combo, and then you can use this to get like Plasma or Dogma to end on those. So he just kind of needs to be there. Sometimes I kind of miss Dread Decimator, but I haven't missed him really for the second tournament. It was mainly in the first one. That's it for the hero monsters. Then we got 2 Masquerade, the Blazing Dragon. The second one hasn't really come up yet in theory. It's sweet though if you can open both, because one's usually pretty painful. I actually ended up misplaying and not doing Dogma when I had this on the board the other day, and I would have won if I did. So just like it took like 10 cards from to even out this one copy, so that was like super sweet. So 2 of them in theory can be insane if I can drop it. Then we got Draco Stapelia for super polymerization and stuff like that. It's just really insane. You can kind of just make it with your own poly if you needed to, but just really good because obviously fusion plus dark. Then we got the Guardian Chimera. So happy that I pulled this and kept this. Crazy card, just crazy card in general. You use your polymerization. You always have 3 names because we have so many different cards in the deck since we're playing Branded Hero. And it just goes off. Then we got the Mirror Jade, and we got the 1 Albion. Oop. Then we got the 1 Verte. There he is, and the 1 Lubellion. Yeah, just fantastic. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, 50 cards for the main deck. Only changes I'd really make is maybe like you could do a 3rd Vion, maybe a 3rd Poly, but other than that, it's pretty solid. I side into hand traps and stuff like that, like Bells and Ashes. I think just Imperm and Ash at the moment, but you could really, in theory, side whatever you wanted. You can even main hand traps if you felt like it, but I'm just not trying it at the moment, and I think it's going fantastic. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share for more. Hit the notification bell so more videos pop up. Twitch.tv/SpaceBearTheStream. I'm going to be streaming Fortnite a lot more. I have been doing it pretty much every night and sometimes during the afternoon. And stay tuned for some combos, guys. Love you all, Hero Gang. You guys are the best. Let's get it. Go into the combos. You know what it is, guys. So first combo is going to be with a Luba. And if you have Ferris. Then you have like 3 blank spots. Usually one of them is going to be like a random hero. We'll choose just something completely random. Maybe it's like your extra Vion. So let's just swap one of these out. So you get to summon a Luba. So put the hand back. To add your Branded Fusion. Use Branded Fusion. Send Albaz. Shadow Mist. Then you get Lubellion. Lubellion's going to pitch one of the random cards. And then Shadow Mist gets activated as well to add whatever level 8 you need. If you need Plasma, if you want to do Plasma, if you want to do Dogma. And then Lubellion's going to get to Fusion Summon with the Aluba and the Fallen Albaz we sent. Put them back on the deck. Special Masquerade. And then you just basically go through your regular hero combo, pitching whatever random hero you drew into Ferris. And then Vion can send like Mally, or it can send Denier because you need a Destiny hero for the Dogma. And then you just banish your Malicious, get another copy of Malicious. You get to choose 3 because you have a Destiny hero for Dogma, which is going to have to elect my standby phase. This is going to do 600 for the card activation or card being played. So that's pretty just clutch for just like that. And you had like the extra cards, you still have 1, and the other one, and like they could have been like Branded Opening or Fusion Destiny or Hero Lives, anything clutch like that. So it's just with those. And then we'll do one with Stratos. This next combo, guys, I'm actually just going to end up shuffling and going through a hand because I feel like that's the best way to show you guys, instead of like faking like adding specific cards to hand or whatever, and like I'd rather just show you what we can draw and do. Yeah, like it might not go glorious, we might have to draw a second hand, but for the most part it usually draws pretty consistent. So yeah, let's start it off. I think we're good. So this hand obviously is just mainly hero plays. So we can pretty much try and like get to Ferris and like do plasma, because the deck doesn't really like do that, but the main thing is like we have Dark Law plus Droplet, which is pretty sweet. So you can just kind of do Vion. If Vion tries to get like impermed, you can mass change it. Then just like pitch whatever and just like have it resolve. That's why we played the Cross Crusader, so you can like just do your basic hero play if you need to. Something like Shadow Mist. And then we can end up making Sunrise. So then we'll use it. We can search for like Mali. We can banish this Shadow Mist to get a polymerization. We could go in like Sunrise if we wanted. Here we got that Miracle. Probably won't end up being live for this turn really, because we don't have a hero in grave yet. We have to banish for the polymerization. Now, to be honest, like we actually hard drew polymerization, so we didn't even like really in theory like don't even have to banish to add. You can just like keep the Shadow Mist for when you get the Miracle. And then you can just do like Malicious. Or Malicious. And going across to bring them back and tribute to add whatever you want. Or just add something for next turn. You get like a dusted gold if you feel like putting it in defense mode, depending on what deck you're playing against. You get like Denier if you want to summon it next turn, but you probably just want like Stratos or Vion. Probably Vion. Sucks we had to use the Honest Neos for the first play, but it just happens sometimes. And then we could just like Miracle if we wanted to. You don't really have to. It's not like you're making 0 or anything. You would just be making Escadeo. So you might as well save it. Then you can just set the mass change. And set the Droplet. And then just end up using him for Dark Law. And then you have like something in hand if you need to for the Droplet. I guess in theory what you would want to add is you could take, instead of the Vion, you could add your other Shadow Mist from the Cross Crusader. And then just like when you Droplet, you could send Shadow Mist and just get whatever hero you want. Because you'll probably end up Dropletting them. And you need a card in hand for the mass change too. So you probably have to end up doing this. Then you can grab like Denier and then send it with the Droplet if you need to. So that'd be super sweet. Do another hand, guys. So it's actually got a little bit better. So in draw phase, you can do Bandit Opening. Probably end up pitching the Ad Libium. Luber got to activate. Did I branded fusion? We use the branded fusion. Then Shadow Mist. Albaz. To do Lebellion. Well, we have to pitch another card, so we can either pitch the Droplet or the Super Poly, which kind of sucks, but you kind of just gotta do what you gotta do. And we also have the Shadow Mist, which is gonna get to add. So the Shadow Mist is gonna get to add the pretty much the thing is, like, you can't really do the 8 right now because we don't really have. Yeah, I guess we would have a way. So yeah, so you would probably just add your 8 that you need for the combo. So you could do Plasma if you feel like it, do Dogma. That's probably what we're gonna end up doing. Lebellion's gonna, you need a card to pitch, so you end up pitching, probably end up pitching like Super Poly, because either way you need a card in hand. Then he gets to put back the Albaz and the Aluba to go into the Masquerade. And then you just have your Fusion Destiny. Send your Malicious and your Denier. And now we get DPE. Now we can only do Dark Heroes for the rest of the turn. So do Mali. We use Denier. He'll put Mali back. And we have 2 Destiny Heroes. We can distribute these 3, including the Lebellion that we left there, for Dogma. So we got Dogma, Masquerade, DPE. And we still have a Malicious in deck that we can attempt to bring out to send for Droplets if you want. So that's it, guys. That's like a hand if you draw like some just basic hero stuff. A hand if you draw like some of the branded engine. That was pretty sweet. All we needed for that was pretty much the opening, and then obviously the Fusion Destiny, just 2 cards. But you do Ferris, like we could add the same way. The Ferris could have replaced the Fusion Destiny. And just normal summoning the Aluba could have replaced the branded opening. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys have any questions about the build, please feel free to ask. I would love to answer it for you guys. Absolutely, I'm having so much fun playing this deck. Can't stress that enough. Such a fantastic build. Hope you guys are staying fresh, staying frosty. Hero Gang is the best thing ever. Love you guys all so much. Wouldn't be doing this without you guys. Hope everyone's just having a fantastic night. And yeah, let's go, guys. You know what it is. Keep playing the best deck. Keep having the best time. Hero Gang, we out of here.